First off, we'll have a quick chat about getting fluent. Most people are playing with what I call re skills, which means read skills or remember skills. They're only playing because they're reading a chart or they're remembering a chart, not because they're processing real-time skills in jazz. In other words, processing the compositional skills as the music goes past, right? So read, remember skills, reading or remembering a tune. The problem with read, remember skills is playing becomes rehearsed information. It's not real jazz playing. It's stuff that's been done the same before and again and again and again, skipping the real ingredients and relying on memory. Because people are desperate to play a song. They're desperate to play their favorite song. They watch YouTube. They're desperate to play a voicing. The guy's saying, hey, I play nines there and I play 13ths and I play sharp nines and I do this and you can copy me and you can do all that. And people go, I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but I'll just copy it. And they'll put it in keys. Some people even put a lot of work in. A good way to test if you're using real skills, real-time skills or read-remember skills, if I change one thing, if I change one note, one chord, does the whole thing fall apart, right? Can you only remember this is a big one. Can you only remember the last one or two tunes you learned? So, today is really about getting those first 3 to 5 tunes. After that 5 tunes mark, especially if you can play them in a few keys, even if it's only the chords, which is fine, that's a tipping point and you will get to the next step with your jazz playing. Everything always played the same way. No freedom to improvise, no flow with voicings or changing key. Don't learn the commonality between tunes. So they don't see, oh, this does this common progression. This other tune does the same thing in another key, but they don't realize that, right? So this is the difference between just playing a tune, because the novice focuses on what they want to do, what they want to play. Let's put it that way. The novice focuses on tunes they want to play, sounds they want to make. And the professional is focusing on what they should be able to do. So once again, the novice focuses on what they want to play, and the professional focuses on skills they should have, what they should be able to do. That's the difference. If you can master that, which will be a paradigm shift, it will be a mindset change for anyone who's played classical before, for pretty much anyone who is self-taught, then you can master this art form. Okay. That's the basics of the difference in approach from when people come to me to what we do after. Because people come for the information. What they require is training. Once we get them trained in those things, they're off, right? Yeah, the main thing that there is one job. If we can only give one word to what a jazz piano player is doing, the one word I would give it would be compose. Every time I touch the piano, I'm composing. So here's the problem. If you're using read-remember skills, you're not composing. So the initial thing we want to get students doing at the beginning is playing, even if they're playing tunes, that's fine, but to be playing from the perspective of the composer. When I play a piece of Gershwin, if I play Embraceable You, I'm saying, okay, that's 1, flat 3 diminished, 2, 5, 2, 5 to 2, 4 minor 6, 1, 2, 5 to the 6 again. Don't worry if that sounds like a foreign language to you now, but it's these little tools that are common to every tune. And the vast majority of people that come to me, having done the whole YouTube route, having bought book after book, everybody owns the jazz piano book, the jazz theory book, everybody owns the real book, everybody's got, what's the other one? The patterns for jazz. And fess up, I'm sure loads of you have got these books and they're sitting on your shelf, right? And very rarely do those people have a knowledge of the language of jazz. That's first, okay? Once you get that, things start to open up.